All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about the subphyla of chordates, and then we're going to talk about a little bit about their ancestry. We're going to do those things in reverse order. We're going to talk about their ancestry first. All right, so a little bit about ancestry here. You can see here this picture that very little fossil evidence remains of the first chordates due to the fact that they had soft bodies. All right, and so we have some evidence of that, but not very much. The idea is that chordates, the first speculations concerning chordates is that they evolved from annelids and then arthropods. You kind of see the annelid line and the arthropod line. This is kind of shows you, this says hemichordates. Basically, it would be like a more advanced sort of annelid, and that's some of the ideas there. Um, However, the lack of any kind of homology, which is like, remember, homologous structures, any kind of similarities led to this being discarded. And further science led to the finding an ancestry with echinoderms and these structures called hemichordates. All right. And so they have a similar embryological development. They have similar genes as well. We see in echinoderms the formation of the endoskeleton, which is going to lead to many of those structural components of chordates. And so there are two living non-vertebrate chordate groups that we're going to talk about, meaning that they are the only chordates that we're going to talk about that don't actually have a vertebra. There's just two groups of them. Here's another picture of the of chordate ancestry. So you have these, the Cephalochordata and Chordata. These are the most ancestral groups. And the common ancestors of all of them are going to have those five things that we talked about. And you can kind of see the trajectory there. All right, so subphylum Chordata, these are called tunicates. And Chordata means tail cord. And so these are sessile as adults. They're covered with a tough living tunicate, which we've talked about the tunicates before, kind of a non-living sort of tunic, kind of a non-living structure that covers the outer surface. The notochord and the tail disappear as these animals become adults, and the nerve cord kind of becomes a single ganglia. So very, very simple organisms, but they share an ancestry with us because of those five things. So here's a picture of that. This will be a larval structure of that. And so notice all the five things are there. And as they become adults, those five things kind of change. All right. And then there's Cephalochordata. This is head cord. And so the cord goes all the way up into the head here. These are called lancelets or amphioxus. They're long, slender, really compressed, and they're translucent, meaning that you can kind of see through them. And this is known to be kind of the prototypical chordate, having all five characteristics of the character of the chordate found in its adult form. I think I have a picture of them actually. Yeah, here they are, and they just kind of sit there in some rocks and filter things, and that's just how they eat. All right, so not a whole lot going on in this video. I'm going to include a link in the description to give you, it's like a 15-minute video that I think is very good at giving you an overall picture of chordate ancestry and chordate characteristics, and I think it's a very helpful video.